What's up guys, welcome to Barrookie. In today's video we are going to do dips again. In case you haven't noticed it, we're on a journey to do dips again after having had costochondritis or sternum pain. And today's video we are going to do 5 sets of 10 repetitions. The goal is to make that sternum a lot less prone to injury by strengthening it gradually. Now at this moment we are really performing linear progression. So progressive overload every single week by adding 1 repetition to the total set, and then we're going up to 12 repetitions for 5 sets. And in today's video I want to go a little bit deeper into linear progression because I'm a huge fan of using linear progression as long as possible because our minds aren't really made for complex rhythms. So having something that's linear is a lot more manageable for our brains. So that's why I really like the fact that we can use linear progression as long as possible. And the way I typically do this is by starting a little bit lower than I was previously and then build my way up week by week until I surpass the plateau of my previous training block. So how does that go? Well, say I'm stuck at my overhead press at 60 kilos and I want to do 70 kilos instead. Well, I'm not going to start from 60 and try to go up every single week to 70. What I am going to do is I'm going back to 30 kilos and I'm going to build up that capacity again. And I'm going to train it week by week, really focusing on technique, really try to teach my body how to do the movement, and then hopefully I'm going to surpass that 60 kilos because I am going to have a lot more volume into my body, and then we can go a little bit higher. So that is really how I typically attack plateaus, and that has been working great for me in general. That's why when we did dips, we started very low. We started with rubber bands, we started in a low rep range, and then we started to work our way out of those rubber bands, and now we're doing just body weight dips. And by just adding 1 repetition every single week, we are getting stronger gradually, and that way we can break our plateaus a lot safer because our body is used to the volume. And even if you undershoot for a couple of weeks, and even if it's too easy for a couple of weeks, at one point you're going to become stronger, you're going to break those plateaus, and you're going to go a lot faster in the direction that you want to go. So yeah, that's really how it felt in today's session. When I was doing dips, I felt like 10 repetitions is very easy. Maybe I could add some weights, maybe I could do a little bit more reps, but I knew it was a lot safer to stick to the rep range and then just add a repetition next week. That way you hold yourself back, but that's not really a bad thing because we have plenty of time, guys. Don't think that you have to get that specific goal next week or next month or this year. You have a long time to work out, to train. So by focusing on technique first, by making sure you have quality reps, that your body is prepared to handle that higher load, you're going to be a lot better off than trying to rush it and trying to find the perfect program just to hit that specific end goal. So I think although specific training is very good if you have a meet coming up or if you have something specific you want to work towards, I think if we use our time and we spread things out, we can get there as well. It's going to take a little bit longer, and I know people are hungry for those gains, but I think if you are patient and if you know that you're doing the right things, it's going to be a lot safer in the end. So this might not be a rule for everything, but I think it's a very easy one to implement, and if you don't know a lot about programming, this is really something I think is going to be very beneficial for you. So I hope you learned something. By the way, these dips felt very, very good. By not looking down when I'm dipping, my sternum feels great, and by keeping my shoulders retracted, my shoulders feel also very healthy. I really appreciate that you stopped by. Thank you so much. Don't forget to drop a like if you liked this video. Leave a comment if you want to say hi or if you have something important to say, or even if it's just whatever. I'm happy to see you down in the comment section below. And if you'd like to see more content like this, please hit that subscribe button. So I guess I'll be seeing you all in the next video.